So, I'm Nan, or Tanya, whatever you want to call me. I'm going to read. I'm gonna read this story. This is being weird. I'm just gonna read this story for you guys. It's an Am I the Asshole story. I got it on Reddit. I'm going to put the link to the story. Pointing to my left, but it looks like I'm pointing to my right. I'm gonna put the link to the story in the description. I decided to take this channel the nostalgic route and use the MacBook and no ring light, and it's dark out, and I have a lamp on behind me. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to post the story on, or the description to the story in the description of this video. You guys put your opinions on this story in the comments and tell me what you think. It's not my story. I'm just gonna be upfront right now with all that. None of these stories I read are actually my own. They're all off the Am I the Asshole Reddit thread, subreddit, whatever you want to call it. This one is Am I the Asshole for not allowing my sister to visit my apartment? This is the second time I'm recording this because the first time it didn't actually save, so yeah. Hopefully I won't jumble my words. Okay, getting into the story. I already read you the title. Am I the asshole for not allowing my sister to visit my apartment? I, 27 female, live in an apartment with my roommate. I've been here for over a year and a half and have been super excited to be on my own. It's been the most relaxed I've felt for a long time. Before moving here, I lived with my sister, 25 female, growing up and throughout college. Living with her, especially during college, was a disaster. She is extremely messy and somewhat nasty at times. She doesn't respect her space or anyone else's. We lived together in a 3-bedroom apartment with her son at one point during college, and she would never keep the space clean, so I would try to retaliate by not picking up after her, but she would just live in the mess rather than cleaning things up. That has traumatized me for life. Okay, so she didn't actually say specifically what kind of mess it is. Could be anything. Could just be clothes on the floor. Could just be like a biohazard. I don't know. But if it's just general messiness and like clothes on the floor and stuff, I'm gonna tell you right now that's not traumatizing. That's just general mess. But whatever, let's finish the story. After leaving college, she moved to another city for work, and the only times I'd visit was to babysit her son. I'd never willingly go there to visit because I'd be uncomfortable the entire time in her apartment. There was not one place in there that was clean and clear, and she would never clean up knowing I was coming to visit. I'd sleep in my nephew's room with him, and even in there was messy and grimy like the rest of the house. Again, not stating the type of mess. So, like, is it a biohazard or is it general life mess? Who knows? So now she wants to visit my city for 4 weeks for the upcoming holidays. When she told me this, I asked her where she was staying. I live near my dad. She immediately took offense when I asked because she knows she's messy, but expects people to allow her into her space anyway. She then says that her son will be staying with their dad, who also lives in my city. My response to her was that her son is not the issue. She is. I never explicitly said I don't want her to come to my apartment, but she took the hint. Now she's upset, saying she'd never say that to me when I visited her. and that if I have rules, I should just state them and she'd respect them. But she should still be able to visit. I told her I've known her for 25 years, and she's never respected anyone's home, whether it was our family home, our apartment, or even when visiting others. So, that's wrapping up now. Am I the asshole for not allowing her to visit? Maybe if it was a shorter visit, or shorter period of time, but she'd absolutely ruin my safe haven in 4 weeks. I've worked hard to be able to have this, and I know that if she came and messed up my space, it would strain our relationship. I'm gonna say you are, just because, one, you never stated exactly the type of mess. That's your sister, who you said lives in a different city, so you don't see her very often. So yeah, like, I understand wanting your space and wanting to give her her space and all that. Like, you know, maybe she could stay at a hotel, but I understand that's expensive. And yeah, I'm just gonna go with you are the asshole. That's what that noise was, by the way. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with you are the asshole. You could be nicer to your sister. It is the holidays and you never see her. So that's my take. You guys leave your opinions and your takes in the comments below. Subscribe or follow if you want to see more content like this. And yeah, I will see you guys with a new video soon. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows?